help our team to have a chance for these guys to come back.
Coach, what exactly was the prognosis on man? I saw he had a brace on his.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be, a brace. He'll probably have to play with that brace. I think John Braun is probably done for the year. It looks like he's going to have surgery, which is sad to me. He's a senior, has had a great year for us, so we'll miss him. We need guys like Delva, Haltow to continue to grow like they did. They played actually really pretty well against USC, so that's kind of a silver lining to kind of a bad story.
Mike, what's the specifics of John's surgery?
Shoulder,
okay.
And then that's as specific as I can get. John Braun's going to have surgery, will not play anymore.
Oh, no.
How about DJ?
DJ is just going to, it's healing.
Okay.
He needs healing time, which this week will be good. And so does Monte Rosa, needs some healing time. Caleb Smith started practicing again, and he'll be, I think, progressively better. And Connor Hamlet this will be a good time for him to get back into it.
Who fills in for Braun? Will it be Delva as a starter, probably?
Yeah, Delva and Haltow both played well. So we feel pretty good about that. We hate losing a player, but at least those guys are coming on.
What
Mike,
about Grant Anger?
Grant had an MRI. We think Grant's Dill's going to just get better as he goes here. And I don't think he's going to have surgery. I think they'll prescribe some rehab for him, and hopefully he'll feel good by the time we get to the game.
Mike, so physically you're banged up. How's the team mentally responded? It was a long weekend, had a lot of time to think about what happened Friday.
I felt good about today. I don't know. They practiced well. I like this team. There's guys like Cummings that can't play anymore. Rashad wasn't practicing; his knees bothered him a little bit. They're out there coaching. It's a good scene here. These guys. I think. My feeling about it is that we've been close, and then in ball games and lost them, and then I don't think we played well in the last game, and it didn't have to be like that. We gave them a lot of stuff, even though they're pretty darn good and all that, but that part's disappointing, and I think these guys realize it. So, and I told them today, what are you going to do about it? Just mope. Be sad, just keep, or are you going to come on and let's play like we can? That's the thing. I'm not even going to talk about winning. I just want to play good. And if we play good, which is bad English, we'll probably give ourselves a chance to win. But gosh, we just.
Do you feel like because Toronto was saying it was just missed opportunities in the red zone where you guys have been converting normally, where it's just
we've been real good. That's guys got 30-something touchdown passes. I mean, we've been good down there. It's just we failed. I failed in getting Brandon Cooks the ball more. We failed all along the board. We failed. So, and that's one thing about just getting beat physically, or just not doing the right thing. That's the hard part.
How are you doing mentally at this point?
I'm
Mike?
good.
You've been in this a long time.
I stayed ticked off all weekend, and I'm better today.
You still seem pretty. This is pretty.
We haven't seen you like this in a while.
I'm ready to go on to the next game. So give me a chance to do that, and I'll be fine.
You mentioned not getting Brandon Moore. What else did you learn from your perspective on this time?
Oh, I'll look back at how we practiced in a short week and just wonder, you make decisions based on what you think's the best thing to do, based on what, advice you've been given, what you've looked at in your life. And so you will reevaluate. When you don't play well, you got to look at everything and say, what in the world is wrong here? Why didn't this work? And so, and then after that, you got to let it go, make another decision, and go forward. So,
Mike, many, many years ago, you were a quarterback. So you can remember back to that. How do you build trust with your line? And then especially, Sean got pretty beat up in the Stanford game.
Yeah.
So how does he rebuild that trust? Because like you said, he looked pretty uncomfortable against SC.
Yeah, and I think we actually protected better. Our protections were better. I think we had, most of the time, a little more time. We still had some problems. We still got sacked a couple times, still got hit. And I think that you just do that again by going back to practice and throwing in rhythm and throwing on time, making good decisions, and then practicing those things that you've done so well, which is just throw the ball away. You know, just make a decision. One thing that's very hard for a competitor, especially he's had success, is he really wants to make a play. It's USC game. I got a chance to score, and so you press, and that's the wrong thing to do. You have to always do what the defense tells you to do. And sometimes it's throw that thing away fast, you know, get it out of your hands. And even if it's punting's not horrible. Throw the ball away and you just go for it. So, and then at the same time, you don't want to take away a guy's ability to make a play. So he's got to be, you know, as you can see, those two thoughts are a little bit separate, but they really go together. And what you're telling him is to read it, do what the defense tells you to do, take it fast or let it go, get out of it. And you just go back to practice and do that more and more and more, and we've got this week to, I think, get better at it.